Hi, welcome to today's class. My name is Emily, and you are joining me today for a Vinyasa flow style of class. So if you're up for that, you can join me on your mat. You don't need anything except for yourself. Maybe some blocks if you're used to practicing with those. Otherwise, no material is needed. All right, we're going to get started on our backs. So you can just make your way there, constructive rest. Feet are mat distance apart, knees knock in together. And you can just rest your hands on your stomach and chest. And start to deepen your breath here, creating full yogic breath. So as you breathe in, breathing into the lower belly. And then when it's full, breathing into the chest. Exhale, upper chest, chest, and then lower belly, squeezing the navel back towards the spine. So creating a kind of wave-like pattern as you breathe. Now let's try to breathe in and out of the nose, making the inhales and exhales the same length. So you can maybe count to a count of 5, the inhale, and to a count of 5, the exhale, if that helps. Or just focusing on the rise and fall of the stomach and chest. And using this moment to ground yourself here in the present, to let go of anything that has happened today or anything that you still need to do. Let's take one more breath here. And let's bring both knees into the chest. You can hug the knees in, holding opposite hand to opposite wrist, just making sure your shoulders stay grounded on the mat. You can stay still or rock side to side, whatever feels good. And now let's reach both legs up towards the ceiling, just pointing and flexing the toes. And now on your next exhale, let's lower the right leg almost all the way down. Inhale to lift, engaging the core, making sure the middle back stays grounded. Exhale, lower the left leg. Inhale to lift. One more time, right leg, and lift, and the left leg, and lift. Now both legs together, lower, making sure middle back stays grounded, and lift. And keeping the head and shoulders flat, 2 more, exhale, lower, inhale, lift. And last time, this time we're going to come all the way into plow pose. So lower, lift, and try not to use momentum. Try not to push into the mat. Just compress your thighs to your stomach and come into plow. And here you want to lift the hips away from your face actively. So you should feel a nice back body stretch. Stretching the back of your neck, your spine, the backs of the legs. And on your next exhale, slowly lower, 1 vertebra at a time, all the way back down. Now let's bend the knees into the chest, and then you can start to rock back and forth just 2-3 times. And we're going to roll into tabletop, so crossing the shins, planting the hands, coming onto your hands and knees. And here you can start to move around in any direction that feels good. So whether that's cat and cow or moving the hips side to side, you decide. You can close your eyes, just letting intuition guide you. Let's slowly come into a neutral spine. Right leg extends back. Let's bring the right knee to the right shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot on the outside of the right hand. You can tuck your toes and just rock back and forth here, or moving in any direction that feels good, maybe side to side with the hips. Again, just kind of following what feels good for your body. And now let's keep the right knee bent. On your next inhale, left knee lifts off the mat. And then let's come into Skandasana, side lunge. The right heel can be lifted or on the floor. We're twisting open, so right arm reaches underneath the right knee, left arm reaches up to the sky. 3 breaths. And make sure your left leg is engaged here. Now, with or without sitting down on the mat, the left hand comes behind your left leg. Press into your right foot. Inhale, lift the hips, right arm reaches over your right ear. And on your next exhale, let's re-bend the right knee, sit down, come back to Skandasana with or without the help of the hands. And then let's frame the right foot, pivot into a lunge. Exhale, drop your left knee down on the mat. Let's reach the arms up, Anjanasana. And next exhale, let's twist to the right and hold. Now, keeping the twist, let's lift that left knee, hold here, 3 more breaths. And next inhale, crescent lunge, reach the arms above the head, 3 breaths. And on your next exhale, warrior 2, and hold. And let's breathe in reverse triangle, maybe flexing your right toes. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down. Step back, high plank. And exhale, downward, tabletop, sorry. Let's extend the left leg back, left knee to left elbow for 3, or shoulder, 2. And 1, let's step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. You can tuck your right toes. Once again, just take the time to stretch, maybe fully straightening the left leg and moving in any direction that feels good. And on your next inhale, keeping that left knee bent, let's lift the right knee off the mat. Come into Skandasana, side lunge. Left heel can always stay lifted. And then we're twisting. Left arm reaches underneath the left knee, right arm reaches up to the sky for 3. And keep expanding, 2. Keep lifting the chest. And 1, with or without sitting down, right hand comes behind your right leg. Inhale, push into the left foot, come into a very wide-legged wild thing. On your next exhale, let's come back to Skandasana. And then frame your left foot, come into a lunge. Right knee grounds down, Anjanasana, reach the arms above the head. And exhale, let's twist to the left. On your next inhale, let's lift the right knee and hold. Keep lengthening your spine. Keep both legs super strong. Glutes engaged, kicking through the right heel. Inhale, crescent lunge, 3 breaths. You can always bend that right knee if you want to straighten the lower back a little bit. And then exhale, warrior 2. On your next inhale, reverse your triangle and hold. And then exhale, let's cartwheel the hands down, frame your left foot, step back, high plank. Good, inhale here, exhale, let's lower halfway. Inhale, press back up, high plank. 2 more, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up. Last one. And your chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now kind of what we just did, but one breath, one movement. Starting from 3-legged dog. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to shoulder. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder, hold. And then step your right foot on the outside of the right hand. Inhale to lengthen your spine, open up the chest. Exhale to straighten the right leg 1 time. Inhale to bend the right knee again. Exhale, skandasana, side lunge on the right leg. Inhale, open twist, right arm reaches underneath the right knee, left arm reaches up. Exhale, left hand comes behind your left leg. Inhale, very wide-legged wild thing. Exhale, let's sit back down, skandasana. Frame your right foot with your hands, lunge, inhale. Exhale, drop your left knee. Inhale, Anjanasana, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lift the left knee, make sure your toes are tucked. Next, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Now exhale, side angle pose. Bend your right knee, right fingertips reach for the ground, left arm reaches over your left ear. Let's do that 5 times. Breathe in, reverse triangle for 4. Exhale, side angle. 3. 2. And 1. Exhale, cartwheel your hands all the way down to the mat. Step back, maybe 3-legged plank, your chaturanga. Same thing, left side, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee, left elbow for 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Let's step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, straighten your left leg. Breathe in, rebend the left knee. Exhale, skandasana. Bending your left knee, right leg stay straight. Right hand comes behind your right leg. Inhale, lift the hips, very wide-legged wild thing. Exhale, come back down to skandasana. Frame your left foot with your hands, pivot into a lunge facing the top of your mat. Now let's drop the right knee. Inhale, Anjanasana, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lift the right knee. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse triangle for 5. Exhale, side angle pose. Reverse triangle for 4, breathe in. Exhale, side angle. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, cartwheel your hands all the way down to the mat, 3-legged plank or normal plank, your chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog or cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Let's walk the hands all the way back to the feet. You can wrap your peace fingers around the big toes. Deep breath in, halfway lift. And then exhale to fold, maybe bending the elbows out to the sides. And let's take 5 more breaths here. Now for the next step, we want to make sure we have enough space behind us. So maybe step a little bit further forward on your mat. Let's lift the right leg up high, standing splits. All right, and just hold it there. Maybe left hand wraps around your left ankle. Maybe both hands wrap around your left ankle. And now let's release. Left hand comes down on the mat. And we're just going to swing the right leg. So swing it up and back. So quite strongly. And you can either just work on swinging and kind of using the power of the right leg to take weight off your left leg. If you want, you can maybe add a little bit of a hop. Swing and hop. And then if you want, of course, you can find your balance in handstand. If you want to try that out, just making sure you have enough space behind you so you don't hit anything with your foot. And let's just hop about 3 times or just keep swinging. It's a nice glute exercise. And now let's land with the left foot on the mat again. Look towards the top of your mat. Let's kick that right leg through, pistol squat. Right heel can always be on the mat, or you can try to lift it. Hands can be by your sides if you need more support, or in front of you, a little bit harder, or off the mat, maybe holding your foot if you're comfortable without holding. All right, let's take 2 more breaths. And then we're going to drop the right heel. Let's push off the left leg, come into a lunge. Breathe in here, breathe out, airplane lunge. And then inhale, warrior 3. Arms reach forward, left leg kicks back. And on your next exhale, let's bring the fingertips down to the mat. Bend your left knee. Let's cross the left knee behind the right ankle. Slowly sit down so your right foot is flat. Now right fingertips come behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the right. And on your next inhale, unwind. Exhale, little counter bow to the left. Let's come back through center. Left leg stays where it is. Let's swing the right leg around, coming into pigeon pose. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to lower all the way down, maybe bringing your head to your hands or your head to the floor. Now let's take 2 more breaths here. And on your next inhale, slowly lift your head. Let's plant the hands, tuck the right toes, come into 3-legged plank. Exhale your chaturanga. And all the way back to down dog. Now again, making sure you're not too close to the back of your mat if there's anything behind you. Let's walk the hands all the way to the feet. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. On your next inhale, let's lift that left leg up high, standing splits. And just hold it there for a moment. Maybe your right hand wraps around your right ankle, maybe both hands if you want that challenge. And hold for 3. And now let's plant the hands, and you can just start to swing that left leg up. So activating the glute, maybe feeling like you're losing a little bit of weight in the right leg. And if you want, you can add some hops, making sure the hands are directly underneath your shoulder. So just hopping. And it's only the left leg that's creating that hop We're not jumping off the right leg. All right, do that a few times. And then let's land on the right foot. Look towards the top of your mat. Left leg kicks through, pistol squat. And hold for 5. And now with or without the help of your hands, let's push into airplane lunge, bending the left knee, arms reach back. Inhale, warrior 3. On your next exhale, you can bring your fingertips down to the mat, bend the right knee, cross the right knee behind your left ankle. Let's sit down. Left fingertips come behind you. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the left. On your next inhale, let's unwind, little counter bow to the right. And then come back through center. Your right leg stays where it is. Let's swing the left leg around, coming into pigeon pose. And you can rearrange the feet if need be. Slide your left leg back. Inhale to lengthen your spine, open up the chest, and then keeping that length, let's come forward using the hands as a pillow for your head or the floor. And then if your arms are supporting your head, just make sure that your shoulders are still relaxed. You can slowly come out of it. Let's plant the hands, tuck the left toes, step back, 3-legged plank or just normal plank. Exhale, your chaturanga. And let's hold this downward facing dog. Try to find as much length as you can in the back body, in the backs of the legs. Maybe take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's step, walk, or jump to a seat. So at your own pace, step walking, terrible jump, to a seat. Let's keep the knees bent. And then you can roll all the way down to the mat. And once you're there, let's bring the knees into the chest. And then you can either take happy baby holding the outer blades of your feet and just pulling the knees down into the shoulders, or if you want a bit more of an inner thigh stretch, you can grab peace fingers around the big toes and extend your legs out to the sides. And try to keep flattening your back here, pulling the shoulders down, the tailbone down. Slowly, let's bring the knees back together. And then let's come into plow pose once again. So pressing into the mat with your hands. Let's lift the hips, bringing the feet behind the head. And then just hold it. And if you want, you can bend your knees and hold on to the outsides of your head. I'm not going to do it because the mic will mess up, but you can always squeeze your ears together with your knees. And then one vertebra at a time. Whenever you're ready, let's come all the way back down to the mat. Giving yourself a big hug. Let's lift the forehead up to the knees. Deep breath in. Hold the breath and squeeze as hard as you can for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. Come into your Shavasana. And once you're there, take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And one more deep inhale. And exhale, release. And allow yourself to completely relax. And just noticing the after effects of this short but vigorous practice. Noticing how the movement felt in the body. Maybe you moved through some emotions, maybe some stagnant energy. And just notice anything you feel right now, without any judgment, without pushing anything away or attaching to anything in particular. Just being the witness. In your own time, you can slowly make your way out, stretching in any direction that feels good. Of course, you can always stay longer in Shavasana. If you are in a comfortable seat, then take a moment to once again check in with yourself, to close your eyes, to just observe if you feel any differences, any shifts since the beginning of the practice. On your next inhale, let's reach the arms above the head. And you can bring your hands to the heart space on your breath out. As you go forth into the rest of your day, may you have peace in your thoughts, may you have peace in your words, and may you have peace in your heart. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. It felt like it was short, but I hope that you feel energized or that you just got to move through some stuff. And it might have been a little bit of a challenge too. So if you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments. I always appreciate your feedback. And otherwise, I will see you next week for another video. Have a wonderful day.